then clearly you can't blog and inspire good stuff. You're not going to be inspired to write an ad that compels people to want to join you. You got to understand that it starts in here and in here. Not work for you. You can take the same ad that I use and it's still not, with my team, I do a lot of Facebook, right? And I have given my team the exact Facebook, guys, the exact Facebook script, right? The exact Facebook script that I use to this day, right now, that I've been using for the past year and a half. And do you know that there are still people that will say, well, I didn't want to use the script because I didn't want to say it just like that. I thought I needed to put my own spin on it. So you're saying you want the good, and then we turn around and give you the good, and then you say, well, I don't want those goods because my goods are better.
I think that's the funniest thing ever.
So that's why we're saying, well, we're not going to, it doesn't matter about all of that. What matters is that you have inspired action. Inspired action. And how do you get inspired action? Well, get on this call, man. If you don't do anything else as you're starting to progress towards your business being successful and you're putting the stakes in the ground and you're digging out the hole and pouring in the foundation, at that basic level, commit to the habits that will make you successful. And let go of the habits that are causing you distress. Let go of the television. So much of it. In my car, it's literally like the library on wheels. Right? And I've got meditation music in there, I've got trainings in there, I've got inner circle stuff on my iPhone that I can connect in there and all that stuff. And the kids get in the car and I'm like, we don't want to hear that. I honor that sometimes, but sometimes I make them listen. Sometimes. Some of this stuff is a little over their head, but and it's your responsibility as the CEO to lead the organization. And if you're leading people based on the way you're leading yourself, which is in disarray, why are you expecting to make $60,000 a month? So, your team is on the Empower Hour call. You will manifest things at the speed of light. It will spin your head around, and you'll be standing up here on the stage holding a big old check. It looks like you won't even know how you even did it. I want you to be empowered, okay? I want you to truly believe that you can do this. You can do this. I'm telling you. If you just stay in there's so many people that just give up, that if you just stay in, you'll win by default. You just stay in, and you stay plugged in, you keep your team plugged in, and all that good stuff. People will fall out. David Sharp said you will have casualties. And just understand that. And you got to keep going. So that's all my time that I have with you guys this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of
My name's Ashley. I'm from Oregon. Different planet. If you want to know what I'm doing, click this link below and you will be making some money. And on top of that, make yours feel so awesome. I absolutely love my life right now.
Change the world, right?
Hanging out at the beach, and it's pretty nice. It's actually sunny. My son's over there drawing. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. I'm at the beach with my kids, vlogging. I get to go wherever I want, and I still get paid. And I work 2-3 hours a day, so yeah, you should totally do it.
And anyways, guys, you can live like you want.
See you on the other side. Hope you liked the video.
Hey guys, this is Dave Wood. Again, this is one of those interviews I'm not sure if we're going to use for anything or not, but this is Justin Varengia. And I've known Justin now for probably what did we meet, Justin? 6 months, a year ago, something like that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
He's a Costa Rica guy, so he lives in Costa Rica, has a hot wife on the other side of Costa Rica, and markets on the internet. And so I found that out, and I gave him a call, and I was like, "Hey, man, and I actually trained his sponsor in his company, but also here at Empower Network on how to recruit on the internet. And so we have a connection there where his sponsor, not in my company, a different company, Paul Hutchings, started succeeding by applying the things that I taught Paul. And so it's a pleasure to be on here as always. We're going to do a couple of things in this interview. It's going to be a little bit different. Number one, Justin, I believe you just had your first $1,000 day this morning, right? You're at about $1,300 today in commissions here, I think.
Yeah, I popped $1,000, my first $1,000 15K formula, as well as Costa Rica mastermind today. But I believe the mastermind went as a pass up to my awesome sponsor, which I'm so glad for. So blessed him with $500, got $1,000 in my bank account. Plus I got, I think, a basic membership today, and it's only like 10 o'clock here in Costa Rica. So
well, this might
times.
be. We'll see if we can't make this your first $3,000 day. The first 1,000, and then just shoot right to the first 3,000. So congratulations, by the way, on your first $1,000 day. And that's going to be kind of our motto and our pulse is going to be $1,000 a day, because everybody's talking about making 10,000 a month, and it's honestly it's just a little bit weenie. It's just 10,000 is just getting started. You know what I mean? You make 10,000, and you're like, oh wow, I can't even buy potato chips with that. And then you start going, and then you try to make a little bit more. I'm kidding, obviously, but it really is easy to make 10,000 a month. And I know you've been marketing online for a long time, but once you make 20 or 30, you see how easy it is. It's just you never go back. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. So let's talk about a couple of things here. First of all, I want to find out a little bit more just about what you're doing to bring in people, because you're bringing in now, I just saw that you've turned it on here over maybe the last 20 or 30 days, and you've been bringing in almost a member a day, okay? And just so you know, Justin, we don't have a single person in Empower Network who's bringing in an average of one new member a day at 25 who's not making at least $10,000 a month. So if you could just bump that average, by the way, up to just one every day, and if you didn't make $10,000 a month, I would actually be surprised you'd be the first one ever to not make $10,000 in a month from bringing in one member at 25 a day. That math doesn't make sense, but with the upsells and with all the duplication and stuff like that, that's what it's creating. So talk to us about how you market, what you do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be kind of drilling into your numbers a little bit, because my goal in the call is both to find out what you do. Maybe we could bring that knowledge to some other people, because you could probably help them get some leads and do some content marketing like you do. And then I'm going to come back and see if we can't get you to averaging a minimum of $1,500 a day by the end of the month. So that a good place to start?
I love it, dude. I appreciate it so much, Dave. Thanks for all you do.
Well, thanks being on. So talk to us a little bit about how you got started marketing and why you do what you do. You're not one of these weirdos that lives in Costa Rica and lives the life, but somehow managed to convince a girl who's hotter than you to marry you. I'm one of those guys. Doesn't make much sense.